played at Louisville, but played was like 2 games. So what was this transfer portal process like, and getting connected with Ole Miss?
It started out slow. I had some schools in mind, and then they kind of didn't end out well. And then that's when I got a call from my agent and Coach Flanagan and Coach Beard had reached out. And yeah, me and Coach Beard, Coach Flanagan actually said that Coach Beard doesn't like talking on the phone. And we talked for a long time, and that kind of got me feeling excited about Ole Miss.
How long we talked for? It was a minute, wasn't it?
It was like an hour.
What did you think of that game last year when you did play Ole Miss?
I didn't expect it to go like that, but no, they came in and played us tough, and they whooped us. So.
When you talked to someone on the phone for an hour that you've not really met before, what did y'all talk about? Was it just basketball, or did y'all talk about a bunch of other stuff?
Talked about life, just about the injury that I had and just the experience at Louisville, and then we talked about just how I would fit in at Ole Miss, and then God just told me about himself and everything.
Just kind of a comfort sets in at that point? It made you interested in visiting? Or?
Yeah, everything was a good conversation. It was genuine, it felt like, so.
Is that something that's, I mean, a lot of people say that, like, oh, in the portal, I'm just searching for something genuine. But is that easy to sniff out? You're not the first Ole Miss player to say Coach Beard's genuine. But is that easy to tell, I guess, at least in his case?
Yeah, it felt like on the phone, it felt like it was a great conversation, and it felt genuine in my eyes. And then we connected as a, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. Like we've been through stuff. That's what we both connected on, and that's what kind of got me feeling good about it.
Speaking of that, I know last year didn't go anywhere near the way you intended for it to go. What was that like, and then how do you think you sort of have grown from that experience?
Obviously, injuries suck. It kind of made me. I was in a dark place at a point last year, and then since I've been here, I felt like I've gotten over that, and it's brought out a better person in me and a better teammate as well.
How quickly did you know you were probably lost for the season? Was there a point where you thought maybe you'd be able to get back, and then?
I mean, it was either I played with the torn labrum or I sat out and got the surgery and got better. So.
Physically, you feel 100%? Or?
Yeah, I would say I'm about like 80%. I've been doing stuff in practice, so that's good. And then I started shooting threes yesterday, so just trying to ramp it up. And then I've been doing stuff in practice as well. And then next step is contact, and then I'll be back 100%.
Max, you're just one of the 4 returning guys from last year's team. What's your impression with this group? And in comparison, not compared necessarily to last year, but do you think this is another good contending on this team for your first impressions of all your teammates like Koren?
I really do. I mean, I think this team's a lot more athletic. I think we're deeper. Like Coach says, like strength in numbers, and I think we're a lot better shooting team as well.
Have you gotten to learn anything, or maybe anything surprised you even from when practices started, like a month ago or something like that?
Yeah, I think we play really hard, and I feel like our defense is going to be one of the best in the SEC this year.
Any more questions for the guys?
Going off this question, Max, what have you learned about yourself and your game throughout this process this summer?
Yeah, so last year I had an ACL injury, and so I'm fighting that back right now, and just trying to get 100% back on the court.
I guess for both of you guys on the way out, I think the EA announced that the new college basketball game is coming sometime down the line, not super new or anything, but what does that mean to 2 of you guys? I don't know if the timelines match up, if you'll be in it when it comes out or not, but
Yeah.
Is that any increased excitement?
No, yeah, it's exciting. I used to play the game when I was younger, so just seeing that it's gonna come out and we could possibly be in the game that's very exciting. So.
You play a lot of 2K?
I do not actually.
Really?
Yeah, like.
Max, do you?
I do. Yeah.
Who's your team when you play? Who's your guy?
The Rockets. Say Jalen Green, but now it's going to be Kevin Durant.